Okay, so welcome back. I'm thinking now, where do we start with this guy now? It's so much, but it might be a problem and it might be a good thing. We are known for so many things. So which is it for you? Okay, we have Baaj Adebule in the house. Yeah, forming fresh guy, man. This guy is just everywhere, man. Too fresh. When I grow up, I want to be like him.
I'm telling you.
You're older.
he just knows that you're older.
I'm leaving this place, man.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this place. No,
But seriously,
different levels of growing up. It's not by age. It's not by age.
Baaj, on a serious note, I saw you with glasses and you were forming husband in that trailer. Like, how bad? I'm begging.
One day, also.
Planning in advance. How old are you?
26.
Gang.
I'm sure.
Seriously? Do you believe me?
No, yeah, why not?
I don't.
Why
How
not?
old do you think I am?
At 12. This guy is forever young.
Yeah, forever young,
my
man.
God.
All this Pharrell.
He has
Vampire blood.
Pharrell, you'll be 60 and you still be.
I've seen this guy do 16-year-old TVC.
I'm telling you.
It sounds like a compliment, but it's not helping, actually. Yeah, I know a couple of roles that the director want me to use me for, but because of I don't look
old enough.
Yeah, I've actually been there, they cast with him. And they're like, no.
The one I'm doing now is 5, directed by Ola. The character is actually my age in real life, but I don't look like I said. They had to do some stuff to look like me, like
in the role there.
Which is ridiculous.
Okay, so let's talk about acting and all that. That's your most recent project. What's the name of it?
Indigo.
Indigo. Yeah, cool. You've been from Teen Cell so far up until now. How has it been?
It's been up and down. It's been
up and down. Let's talk about the ups and downs here. Let's talk about it, because everybody just feels like the guy that they see up there, he didn't have those times where he had to sweat and hustle to get there.
Summarize the downs.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's go.
Okay, first I think it started with okay, it's something you want to do. You want to be an actor, you want to be a filmmaker, you want to be a model, something you want to do. So you just think, now that you want it, you put on fine clothes and you go and start doing it. But of course, that's not how it works. You go for a series of auditions, meet a lot of people, get a lot of no's. You get way more amount of no's than yeses.
Wow. So you also got no's too.
Like,
I mean, come on, I mean, everybody should understand. Not like you see them and be like, oh, this guy, they have it easy.
Yeah.
No.
Because the thing is, what you want to do, there are like a lot of people that want to do it too. So there's a lot of competition. Right.
Cool. Yeah.
Now you're just starting out, so you have no experience, even if you have a little bit of talent, which I didn't even have that much of talent actually.
Wow.
That still doesn't mean you're going to be the #1 person, because there are another like 20 people that have just as much talent as you do.
And even more.
There are another 20 people that are just as passionate, just as hardworking, they even probably pray more than you. They have their grandmother, so there are a lot of people wanting it just as much as you do. So there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of news. And I see that is not enough. There are not some people that know how to use the back door or have connections, and there's now that one. So there's a lot of it. So there'll be a lot of news, but you have to keep at it. Just keep pushing, right? And keep getting better.
Okay, now. The downside.
Okay. The downside.
You were summarizing it. Yeah, there are a lot of no's.
The downside was from every single angle. Family, friends, everybody. Because the normal African setting now, you finish school. I studied economics.
Okay.
And more or less, it was kind of planned. Like I was supposed to study economics, graduate with either a first class or a 2-1, go and do my masters, then go work in a bank. That was
the plan. Okay.
That was the plan. So I did the whole economics, came out with the 2-1, and I was like, I don't feel like working in the bank.
Oh my God.
What did Bob say? What did parents say?
My mom, she was livid, man.
She has to be.
Because she spent a lot, because I went to College University.
Wow.
So it's expensive. So she spent a lot sending me to that school. And she's like, so all the money I spent now is
waste.
Wow.
Which, it's not actually a waste. Yeah, I'm not using my certificate. Yeah. But the amount of things and the amount of people I met there, the things I learned going through that school really helps. So I'm guessing that's what she paid for, which is still good now.
It's still good
are they
now.
in support of you right now?
No, she's like my biggest fan now.
Yeah.
No, that's a normal thing.
So you paid back?
It's a normal thing.
I'm still paying back.
You're still paying back.
Okay, it's not like she wasn't a fan then. She was torn because she was afraid. More or less, she was afraid for me because she knows that this is not. It's not like a white-collar job where you just go with your certificate and you work for a while, you get promoted, or you go and do some special exam. It's more organized. But this one, there's no one direction.
Exactly.
There's no format. There's no organization. It's
unpredictable.
You can just chill for weeks and nothing's happening.
And she doesn't even understand how it works. So whatever you don't understand will naturally scare you.
You scare you.
And this is her son, so she's even more scared and everything. So there was that. But when she started seeing the progress from the Mr. Nigeria, which she actually attended.
Exactly. How was that experience? I mean, because like you were like one of the smallest people there, like you know, you're very young as a then, and then you were so big and all of that, you were so buff. But then you did quite well. How was the experience of Mr. Nigeria for you?
I've never said this one in public.
Okay.
But I actually cried at the audition.
Oh, wow.
You cried? Why did you cry?
I got in there.
Okay.
And we were like 150 people.
Whoa.
And 150.
Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know
So
what
we're
you
like,
mean.
why? Because you were my friends and they were like, you can do it now. Yeah, you're fine. I was called them, which kind of rubbish is this? Why would you send me to this? Why? Can't you see the people here? And I was like, the people I was actually seeing were not just people I see in auditions. They were people that have done jobs. They've been around for a while. They actually look like people that should be Mr. Nigeria. So I'm like, and they're like 20, 30 of these people. So like,
wow.
Why would you make me do this?
Do this.
And next thing, they just picked me out of like 120 people. They chose 18.
Wow, for the finals, right?
Yeah, it was okay, easy because there were 3 steps. You come in, there are 3 judges. You're supposed to get 3 yeses. I came the first time, yes, yes, yes. Second time, yes, yes, yes. Third time, yes, yes, yes. I'm like,
Wow.
Are these people blind?
That's what was in my head. I was saying no. Okay, but before you go on, please, the phone lines are open. You can call in and talk to Baaj before. I mean, we're having fun here. 0809122388485 and 86. All right, so we're talking about it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
I got in the house. It was really fun. As it wasn't a competition like 18 guys hate 18 guys. No, okay, it was like 18 brothers. For some weird reason, everybody.
It will be different for the ladies. It will be. Imagine 18 ladies now.
To go sexy.
But really, you know, we always say guys would always have that fraternity. There's always that, you know, hey man, come on man, you don't know what happens after today.
Exactly.
That was the
thing.
Exactly. But for the ladies, they'll be like, my butt is bigger than hers.
Oh please,
she went forward.
Seriously.
Okay.
Ladies don't think that way. But for the competition,
it was
now
fun.
having yeses and everything, you were so certain? Were you so certain that I'm going to win this competition?
No, I'll tell you just like, okay, my friends told me that, okay, winning might be a stretch, so just make sure you make top 5.
Okay, you made top 5.
That was my like goal. I was not even aiming at winning. Just make top 5.
So third round was good enough?
Yeah, okay, I know it sounds like I'm not being too ambitious.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a realist sometimes.
Okay, I get that.
And I looked at it, was my first try. I just started the entertainment more or less.
Yeah.
I'm not like gymmed for like years like other people. I just started gymming like just 2 or a year before. I didn't really do proper preparation. I looked smaller than everyone else.
Yeah.
The individual competitions, I didn't win most of them. I think the only ones I won were the intellect ones. The one that has to do with like body strength. I didn't win any of them. So all that, I was like putting all that together. Should you really win this? So when they announced top 5, they called my name. Were like,
yeah, that you've done it. I'm good. So whatever happens, so like,
the third one now came up. It was really cool. Some people even saying I should have won that they cheated. Like, if you think they cheated,
you fans would definitely say that.
Yeah, that's the thing you always say. It was fun. And then after that, I really opened a lot of doors.
Doors for you, okay.
Started doing a couple of projects. Then started going for a lot of auditions. That was when I think after Mr. Nigeria was when the entertainment thing really started.
Opened for you.
Because I started going for like series of auditions, getting like out of 10. There might be 5 messed up ones. Out of the 5, I might mess up 2 myself. Out of the 3, they might choose me for the 3. Then the final casting, they might drop me from 2, then I get 1.
Whoa!
And that one is like maybe cast, not even sub lead or lead. But it's a process.
You'd grow with it. What kind of advice would you give to somebody who's just starting? Baaj, the all-knowing Baaj. What can you tell us about?
Baaj,
I want to start. Yes, Baaj. I want to start auditioning. I want to go for shows.
Don't do it. Concentrate on your studies and go to work in a bank.
You're kidding? No. You didn't say that.
What I'm saying is, if you take this advice I just gave you now, then you really don't want to do it.
Nice.
I like that. So, but what would you really now? What would you, because look, it's easy sitting down to talk. Look, when you have only 1K in your pocket. There's hot sun. And then there's hot sun. And I think about it, man. If I just buy Coke and Gala, I can chill at home and chill. Do you understand? But then you have to go to Ikeja, you have to go to Lekki. And then to and fro is 850. Under the sun. That means if you go there, you have to tax 1 or 2 of your guys. You want to take it out. What would you tell to somebody who has that last box in his pocket and there's one audition that you know is they are going to see 500 people? What would you tell that kind of person? Why would the person keep on going on?
How bad do you want it though? That's really the major question. because there's a saying, I think I heard it in a movie, if you're not willing to die for what you're doing, then you're wasting your life. Wow. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to really, even if you know you're going to do it for 20 years and not succeed, are you going to continue? Hopefully that won't
get to that, yeah.
But if it gets that bad, are you willing to still continue? Or you're just doing it like, if it doesn't work for 1 year, yeah, I'll go and do something else. Because if that's the mindset you have, then you might as well just stop now. And rather waste that 1 year.
I think I should call him Baaj Almighty.
Baaj Almighty. Seriously, one thing I would say is I've known him for a while and I've seen it. Look, he knows what he's saying. This guy has hustled. He's still hustling. Okay, let's go about directing now. You're just getting into directing. Seen Betrayal. I've seen the trailer over a while. I've been expecting the movie. What's up? How was it in your first, your directorial debut? How was it being, moving, acting now? You're the directing and acting at the same time. Yeah. How was that experience for you?
It was super tasking stuff. Because before I did it, I spoke to a lot of directors because it's your first time doing something. You can't just go and do it alone. That would be stupid. So I spoke to a lot of directors and they were putting me through what to do. I was just taking notes most of the time. But even after that, I was not well prepared, man. I lost serious amount of weight because I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep.
Why?
It was a lot of strain on my mind.
Wow.
Because it's like learning to fly. I've never flown before.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And I wrote the script, I directed, I produced, it was all my money, that kind of thing.
Wow.
So, and it was really all my money, went broke afterwards.
Whoa, seriously?
So that kind of stuff.
Okay, continue what you're saying and then we'll...
MC Hammer, bro.
Whoa, that's serious.
So that kind of thing, okay, yeah, you know you're about to go broke after this thing, so this thing better be good. And it was your first time, your first is always memorable. No pun. So it was that, and it was a lot of hard work though, because it was new to me. Yeah. Getting the equipment, getting people to actually work for you. I've never actually been in a position where I'm sort of like the boss. Like, I need you to do this. It was like, I'm not used to being the boss. So that kind of thing. And then working with other actors and not in the, we are both actors kind of. An actor can come to me, you're like, okay, how would you prefer I played this scene, this role? And I'm like, you are an extraordinary actor.
Talk to me.
Yeah, because I got the chance to work with Annie Yoho, is a fantastic actor. And I'm on nominee. And Rachel Isaac, she's also fantastic. I've worked with two of them previously, and they're lovely. Even Annie, I did my first movie with Annie. And I still remember that movie like it was yesterday. He was putting me through 90% of the time. I was like, okay, how do I do this? Like, you could just do this. And in that scene, I was supposed to be crying and stuff like that. Like, just think of, that kind of thing. And this is 2-3 years later. We became very good friends after that. And I'm now acting with him, and he's like, okay, how would you like this character to be? I'm like, wow. Bro, you teach me stuff. How am I supposed to direct you, bro?
I get your point.
Then, of course, shooting the thing itself. The entire movie happens at night, so we have to shoot overnight consecutively. So there's that. And it was a lot of hard work, and the movie is not, I don't want to give too much away, but it's not a normal type of movie. I know a lot of people say that for their movies, but this one actually isn't. I wanted to try something completely new that hasn't been done here before. That's what I was aiming for. So it's, you're shooting for the first time, and you're now trying something new. That's like, are you serious? But, well, I did a private screening for it, and the people that came for it really liked it. So I'm hoping when it comes out, it's
a short movie or a feature? It's a short movie, right?
It's a short movie, but really long. It's
how long?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, perfect. So now you have the tables turned around, and from the auditionee to the auditioner. So do you think the selection process, normally for entertainment generally, selection processes are just overrated? What's your take on that?
The thing is, if I was to say anything, anyone listening will generalize it, that they'll think that's how everyone is, which isn't. It's more of a aggregate analysis, meaning there are people who don't do this.
Okay.
But most auditions are not auditions. Half of them, not up to half, quite a few of them are scams.
Okay.
Some of them are looking for extras. You're going to be there all day, and if you're lucky, you're going to get a scene role. Wow. And you're going to be paid crap, most likely. Some others are using it for publicity. For instance, if I was to shoot a movie called Breakfast Show, and I want a lot of people to know it, I'll just put it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm doing an audition. You hear about it, you tell him.
Yeah,
you hear about it, you tell all his
yeah.
friends. And everyone like, quickly, there's this movie coming out, Breakfast Show, I'm going for the audition. And I've already chosen my cast. I'm just...
You're just looking for the hype, man.
That happens. Aggregate analysis. That's
and I'm with my last 1K, and I go for that kind of audition.
Then there are now real auditions where they're actually there to pick cast. and you are going to see like 300 people. They cast, give or take, 2 leads, 6 subs, 20
extras,
real cast, and a bunch of extras. And there are 300 people. The director might have already chosen some actors that he has worked with before. It's not as if it's not trying to do anything bad to you. He's not being evil or anything. It's just, he has worked with these people before. He knows how they act. He's used to them. So, and it's his job, it's his money. He really doesn't want to start putting hands.
To start putting hands, yes,
so
exactly.
It's not casting a bad shadow on any director or anything like that. So that happens. Then, so there are little amounts of roles left, and there are like a lot of people. So sometimes you go for audition, you put your all, you actually think you bought it, and you don't get a call back. It doesn't mean you're not doing well, or they are cheating you, or they've chosen their people. Nah, sometimes you just don't get it.
You just don't get it.
And sometimes you go for it and you get it.
So what do we expect now? House of Baaj, let's look at the nearest future. What should people out there expect from the House of Baaj?
Well, the thing is, when I first started, I had a particular goal.
Okay.
As childish as the goal sounds, it hasn't changed, and I'm still working towards it. It's to be one of the best actors and filmmakers Africa has ever seen.
Cool, great one.
It's the #1 goal.
Great one.
House of Baaj Pictures is in the future. You decided to start with a short film because it's the first thing.
Yeah,
I don't want to just start with one cinema feature and you're just starting out. Really, I want to learn the ropes.
The ropes, exactly.
Pay my dues.
One sentence. Hype. When I mean hype. Hype, aggressively hype your film. Oh, yeah?
Yes, and then after that, you give us the social media handles, how to get in touch with you, sponsors and all of that, how they can...
60 seconds. Let's go.
Okay.
One,
let's
two,
go.
three.
Seeing Betrayal is a crime thriller. It's about only 3 characters and how they react to the actions that happen around them, in the sense of how you would treat people around you when things are not as rosy as you would want them to be, more or less. And it's a lot of things. It's pretty much built around suspense. That's what maybe. So it's a lot. You have to watch it to the end to actually see what's going on. And what else?
How do we get in contact with you?
To contact me, you can hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. Same handle, Baaj Adebule. That's BAJADEBULE. Facebook, www.facebook.com, Baaj Adebule. YouTube, Baaj Adebule. Google Plus, Baaj Adebule. Literally, just go on Google and type Baaj Adebule and just.
Yeah, everything will go wild.
Just watch adverts.
Oh, I watch films.
I mean, big time money, man. Guys done all the jobs. I'll never say. So, calm down. This guy's shot in the Middle East. Do you know what it means to shoot in the Middle East? Do you know what that means? As in Afghanistan, Iran region.
It's part of the job.
He's a bad guy, very bad guy. You're bad.
Before you get beheaded, watch Indigo. You can watch it on Accelerate TV. It comes out 2 episodes a month, starring, of course, myself, Sean Farquhar, Mona, yes, our acting debuts on Indigo, directed by award-winning director Imoring. Fantastic show.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Bad guy. Yeah. Okay, it's been the Breakfast Show. Thank you very much. You've had Baaj in the house. Great show. Great guy. It's been great having you on the show. All right, so that's how we come to the end of the Monday edition of the Breakfast Show. To everyone who's been a part of the show, thank you very, very, very much. We'll see you on tomorrow.
Happy celebration.
Yes.
Yeah.